Is now starting, you guys. Hey, I'm Paul Acevedo with Windows Central, also known as EastX Twitch, here on Twitch. Tonight, I am joined by two special guest co-hosts. Each one of them is simply a member of the Windows Central community and a regular viewer of our streams. We have So-Called Gamer, also known as Jeffrey.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And then we have Lil Fryer, also known as Keith Wallace.
Hello.
So it's good to have both of you guys on.
It's very nice to be here.
Yeah, we always like to have one or two co-hosts per night, and we have a couple of regular guys. However, neither one of them could make it. Tyler has a bit of a family situation going on with a sick relative, and we wish him the best. And with Adam, he's goofing around.
I was about to make a joke about them not being here, but I'm good that I did.
Perhaps
we can make fun of Adam, it sounds like.
Is your dog jumping up and down, dude?
Oh, he's taking a ball and throwing it around. I don't know.
Oh, that's cute. Alright, so you guys, we are streaming Forza Horizon 2 tonight. We'll once again go over how the evening is supposed to work. We're streaming for 90 minutes. I'm going to play one single-player batch of races, and then everyone who owns Forza Horizon 2 is welcome to join in multiplayer, and we'll see how many people we can fit into one game. Depends on how many people are up for it, you know? So let's go have a look at the map. I should be in Storm Island already, and I am. Good. Okay, so what have we got? Bucket list. Those are way too hard, so let's not bother with them. Isola della Tempesta. What language is that? Italian?
I know English, and that's it, so not going to be
I would imagine
helpful.
it's Italian since the game's in France and Italy.
There you go. Come on, man. You live in Texas. You should at least know Spanish.
I'm from Indiana.
Oh. Alright, I don't actually remember upgrade discount board. Well, I guess I need to go over there.
Turn around when it is safe
Alright,
to do so.
and we are streaming from both of our channels tonight, Windows Central and EastX Twitch. If you care for your chat to be embedded, you have to chat in EastX Twitch, and eventually we'll get it to where both chats will be embedded if that doesn't take up too much screen real estate, which it might. But for now, just remember that. But if you can watch both channels simultaneously, like if you're on a computer, then just mute one and watch them both, and we really appreciate that because we actually want the subscriptions, the followers, and the views on both accounts. Oh, and by the way, if you're feeling really generous, you can also follow my friends here, especially So-Called Gamer, because he does a lot of streaming, and he's really good at it.
Yeah, I stream usually Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and then whenever else I have time. But yeah, it'd be awesome if you guys could join.
Yeah, so go ahead and say something in both chats so they can easily follow you if they care to.
Will do.
Thank you. Alright, I'm driving over here. I purchased there's a DLC you can purchase that lets you see where all the unlockables are for like $3. And I purchased that because I don't mind doing little conveniences like that. I know that kind of idea offends some people. Here we go.
Now, how does that differ from just buying the treasure maps? I saw that as another option on the map.
Yeah, isn't that what it is, or did you see it right here? Oh, revealed treasure map. I didn't have it revealed. So that sign I went to was just one that I had actually seen. Because if you get anywhere near one, it appears on your map and stays there. Whoa, there we go. Look at that. It just lit up. So this is what it's like if you buy the treasure map DLC.
Well, like, it says reveal treasure map. Now I think it was 10,000 credits. Is that just $3 the alternative to the credit purchase?
Wow, maybe it is. Dude, if it was only 10,000 credits, then that $3 I could have saved.
Let me double check. I can look in the game.
Yeah, and you're new to the game, aren't you? Renting it tonight?
Yeah, I just rented it tonight to have it to try, because I've pretty much finished Dying Light.
Boy, I don't see that sign. Is it on top of the building or something? Okay, and this car is not very good at off-roading either. One of the fun things about Forza Horizon 2, and there are many, is that it lets you drive off-road, and there's actually races where you drive through dirt and mud and stuff. It adds a nice dynamic that you would not get in the regular Forza games. Dude, that upgrade is really well hidden. It's making me mad.
Hey, if someone's not lucky enough to win tonight, how much does the game cost?
Hey, Statorg, it has been a while. The game is still $59.99. It might occasionally go on sale. I don't think it has been on sale much, if any. I think maybe some of the DLC has been on sale, and that's it. This is actually one of the Xbox One's biggest exclusives, you guys. And, you know, racing, not super niche, but like a little bit less mainstream than first-person shooters. But yeah, I mean, almost all of us know how to drive a car, right? If we're grown-ups and live in an area where car driving is common.
So Avatar EW, he asked how customizable the vehicles are. So is it just a paint job thing, or do they do the Forza Motorsport style tuning, or how all does it work?
Oh yeah, you can go as deep as you want. So there is some tuning and stuff like that. And if I get a chance, I'll stop. Yeah, I got a sign. That was my objective. That should upgrade board smashed. Yeah. This makes it easier to purchase upgrades, and that's one of those things, like you said, the tuning. I mean, you've got two separate things. There's one where it's just you buy upgrades and it makes your car perform better, and then you have tuning where you can just tweak little things and it's more like a matter of taste. Let's see. And I need to stop going for signs and just go get into an event, so I'll do that. Oops, wrong button.
With Storm Island, does it add anything to the map, or is it just the weather effects added into the base game's map?
It is a completely separate map. This is not the main game map. I'm on Storm Island right now, by the way. This is the $20 DLC that we're giving away tonight. It is a very significant DLC, much better than you get from, you know, like $10 DLCs basically. So they made a true expansion pack to the game and released it at a fair price, and it's really neat.
So literally everything we're seeing right now is part of the expansion?
Yes, exactly. And when we switch over to multiplayer, then I'll go back to the regular one, since I know not everyone has Storm Island. And by the way, Microsoft has been really generous in giving us tonight's prizes. We're glad to be working with them on this. We do a giveaway every weekend, you guys. Every weekend we stream a different Xbox One game, or occasionally for a different platform, like last weekend, right? And we always have prizes for these. It's always at the same time, 8 p.m. Central, 2 a.m. GMT, and whatever else. And it always runs for at least 90 minutes, sometimes longer. But tonight, this is one of our most valuable prizes, because the main prize being worth $80. That's actually the most valuable one we've had. God, like, honestly, I just don't remember where to go to get to sign up for a race. Somebody who knows Forza better, tell me what to do.
Yeah, I have to say, last
The
stream...
pink ones were races on my map, so I think there's one to your left down there, that little boat icon in the bottom left.
Boat icon.
All the way over.
Oh,
on
actually,
the coast.
Yeah, the boat icon takes me back to the main game. But I did find one now that I'm going to try. It's a destruction derby race, and that's a new type of event for Storm Island, so that's going to be cool to see.
400 yards.
So what settings do you play on with the game? I know they've got like the cosmetic damage and all the AI difficulties.
Yeah, I go with just about as easy as you can get. It's still quite challenging, like, especially some of the events are like beyond a casual racer's abilities, even on easy. I mean, nothing that you need to beat the game, but just like if you wanted to collect all the cars and get all the achievements and stuff. Look at that, we are going all the way off-road. Glad it's turning back to day. The only thing I don't like about the day-night cycle is that once it turns night, it's not as good for screenshots and video and such. And by the way,
and if your eyesight's bad.
Now. You can just take all these awesome photos and you can add effects to them if you want. And photos are like a collectible because like there's hundreds of cars, right? And one of your objectives is to take pictures of every type of car in the game. You don't have to do that.
Oh no.
It's fun too. But here's a good thing, there's a perk you can unlock which tells you if you've taken a picture of that car or not. And so that's how I knew to stop and take a picture of that car. If the perk wasn't there, it would be lame. But with that, it's fun to actually run into a new car. You're like, hey, a new car. And you just take a picture of it.
Hey, it just said progress 239 of 240. Are you almost done with that?
It's a milestone. I think there could be additional milestones after that. Because they keep adding new cars via DLC. And by the way, the full game we're giving out tonight is the Deluxe Edition, and it comes with all of the paid car DLC.
And Storm Island is separate from that, right?
Man, that is a real good question. I don't know if Storm Island actually adds new cars or not.
Well, I mean, they sell Storm Island separately from the car pass, so if you buy the car pass, you still need Storm Island.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that. Sorry, I was thinking about, like, car totals.
Have either of you played Drive Club over on the PS4?
I have not. I don't own the PS4.
Me neither. I would
Nor
like
do
to
I.
have a
Someone
PS4.
asked how the two games compare. I haven't had a PS4.
Well, critically, people seem to like this a lot better. Drive Club launched in a very broken, buggy state, and they eventually got the multiplayer modes working a lot better. But yeah, definitely at least early on, the buzz was not so kind. And also, there was supposed to be a free PS Plus version of Drive Club that did not ever end up happening, and probably won't ever, or who knows, maybe they'll wait until it's been on like a year and then do it.
Which in a couple weeks, Microsoft's doing that the right way with the the Fast and Furious 7 standalone game for free.
Yeah, it's going to be neat. It's free for like 3 weeks in it or something.
I haven't heard about
Yeah.
that. What is it?
It's a mini version of Forza Horizon 2, from what I can tell. That's
Yeah.
just themed after Fast and Furious.
Yeah, so if you don't win tonight's contest and you're not able to buy the game anytime soon, although this is a game very much worth paying for, but as long as you have Xbox Live Gold, you'll be able to get the Fast and the Furious version of Forza Horizon 2 for free, and that is really cool. Alright, I wish I knew exactly where to go to find the rest of these boards. Smash 90 boards, and man, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is a bucket list challenge, and these are all like kick you in the crotch hard. Like, I wish
tried
they were
one of
easier.
them. The first one's really easy that you just kind of run into, but they had another one where you have to drive a McLaren in like a minute and a half, and I'm like 10 seconds short on it.
Yeah.
And I'm not a bad driver.
Yeah, I spent like an hour on one time, and I couldn't do it. And at that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to mess with these anymore. They're wasting my time. And here I am messing with one, but just because I wanted to see what the event was like.
Honestly, this is probably the only thing I would do because, unfortunately, I suck at driving. So I sure as heck couldn't win a race.
Well, but I'm telling you, the regular, real story mode races are much more reasonable in difficulty. Yep, time ran out, didn't win. Try again. I was 66 boards short. Well, is it my fault that I have no way of telling where they are? Are you supposed to just memorize them all? Forget that.
You watch YouTube videos and then you go do it.
Yeah, come on. That's what everyone does nowadays.
That might be the way. I do not think there are Formula One cars. There are a lot of cars, though. I mean, quite a lot.
You no longer play games. You just impersonate YouTube.
Well, I mean, because collectibles in so many games are not fun to go after, you know? Like, it's a little bit different with driving around and getting the normal boards in this. That is fun.
Yeah,
I did
absolutely
it
agree.
with the feathers in Assassin's Creed 2, and I just went on like IGN and grabbed a map because it was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, developers, they put that kind of thing in specifically to extend the game's life, but they don't consider whether it's fun or not. You know, like, is it fun to go after this? Because there's ways to make collectibles fun. But if you make them too hard or to where you can't go back and get some, you know, like, oh man, just kills the fun right there and just forces people to sit there and use a guide, which is not enjoyable.
Yeah, that's what I did. With Dying Light, they have a few different ones, and I've probably got about a quarter of them. Then I finished up the game, went online, and just looked up where they all were, because so many of them were just nowhere near where you're playing the game.
That's a shame. But you enjoyed the game, though, didn't you, overall?
Oh yeah, the game's great. The controls are a little finicky, and it's really easy, but apparently they've added hard mode, and it's supposed to be a lot different, but it's not that much of a challenge at the core.
Well, you know, easy is fine for me. Like, my time is limited, so I don't mind not having to struggle against a game. Also, I just like to relax. All right,
Well, that's the other thing. It's a pretty long game.
Destination.
we're at the hub. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, if you just need a racing game or like a lot of different games to play, EA Access is a really good deal. $30 a year, and you get to play a little bit older games, but I mean they're already.
They just
offering
added the
several
new
good
Madden
ones.
to that.
Yeah,
So
that was cool.
you got that, and I'd imagine FIFA will follow behind after too long as well, because I think it's older than Madden is.
Don't be shy. Come on in and let's.
Here we are on the garage screen, and I'm going to show you guys some of my cars, and then we'll look at the tuning really quickly. Looks like I just have them sorted alphabetically. If you get the car pass, which is $20, it's basically your season pass, then you will get a lot of these cars. I mean, you're paying the original real money, but then you get them free in-game. Also, if you're a member of Forza Rewards, which is a free thing to join, then every month or so they will give you either in-game credits or free cars, and you can use those to buy cars, you know, the credits, that is.
Hey, someone earlier on was asking about playing this game with a steering wheel. Have you done that before?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I mean, we dropped the ball on this. We thought about streaming with me using a steering wheel. The only problem is I'm not very good with it, so it'd be a lot of me running into walls and stuff. Look at that, that's cute. But yeah, we've reviewed the best steering wheel on Xbox One. It comes from Thrustmaster. It's a $300 steering wheel, but they also make a $100 version that's not as fancy. And either one of those are your best options for steering wheels on Xbox One, in my opinion. We have a full review of that. And it's linked from tonight's post. Would you link tonight's post for us?
Will do.
Yeah, the story about this stream, we would really appreciate if you leave a comment if you haven't already. And also, it links to all of our big Forza articles, including the review of the steering wheel in which we played Forza Horizon 2. And I even reviewed the PlaySeat Forza gaming seat, which is, you know, it's meant to be used with a steering wheel, and it's a really nice luxury accessory. Not something everybody needs, but like if you ever wanted a super authentic racing experience. And Keith, you're kind of into that kind of stuff, aren't you?
What's that?
Were you the guy who had a Star Wars arcade cabinet or something?
Nope.
Oh man, I wonder who that was.
I don't know, but I'm jealous of him.
Yeah, really.
I'm not a big Star Wars person. Don't have anything against it. I'm not great with watching movies.
Oh, let's go look at... That is so weird, man. But I mean, I don't know if it was because he loved Star Wars or just because he liked the game in particular, you know? Alright, you can go into custom or auto upgrades. Let's look at what some of the custom upgrades are. Bunch of different categories here. And some of these say Storm Island on them. I guess that means maybe there are specific upgrades that you can only get from Storm Island. That's interesting.
Hey, UCF, yeah, there's definitely 2 different chats if you're hosting. Doesn't host the chat as well.
Oh. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, there's a Class X. That's new. I don't know if I want to go into Class X or not. I guess I do need a Class X car, though. So we're doing it. I can buy it with credits or tokens. Tokens are a premium currency that they added later on. They were careful not to have it in when the game launched because they didn't want reviews to criticize it. Kind of dumb that they ever added it, in my opinion. But that's okay.
By premium, do you mean basically paying for them?
Yeah, like
money?
Yeah, you pay $5 and get so many tokens or whatever. But you never need to do that, so it is very easy to overlook it. All right, I've just upgraded this car into an X class. It is completely max stats. I think that's like if you go over a certain number, then you go into the next class. Then designs and paints, there's a lot of stuff to do here. We're not going to get into all that. It's a little bit boring to watch. Tuning we will glance at real fast. And here is your Forza style tuning where you can get as serious as you want about how your car operates. And you can do this for every individual car that you have.
Yeah, Pastor was making a good point on the chat with EA Games and the EA, the EA Access.
Uh-huh.
Buy the games first. Then once they come out to EA Access, you can just sell them and basically pay for EA Access.
That is true. Okay, I can pick either one of these cars. I will pick this Lancia Delta. Not a very pretty car. Then I'm going to upgrade it and then go do a race. And then we're going to switch over to multiplayer. Now the races pop up on the map. That's the thing, I wasn't signed up for a championship. You have to sign up for them individually. I will just pick the closest one, yes. Push B. Now before you go and do these races, you want to buy the upgrades for your car so that it will actually perform well. If you don't, you're going to be at a disadvantage stats-wise. Garage, and just do auto upgrade, and I will upgrade it in its class.
What can I do to help?
I like to keep them the same class if I can.
So does Storm Island have a campaign like the main game does, or is it just all free roaming driving stuff?
Well, it's picking, you just pick the championships and you do them, you know. Like, I don't think there is a specific story, per se, whereas the campaign does have a mild story. Not a very good one, but...
It's better than the cruise.
Yes. So I hear such bad things about that. Alright, I'm already signed up for the championship, I believe.
Yeah, I played the beta of it, and basically the story goes in about an hour. You start the game, you go meet your brother, he gets shot, they fast forward 5 years, you're in jail.
That sounds real compelling.
Yeah, it's a really vague mess.
Oh yeah, and don't you end up working for the bad guy and he doesn't recognize you even though he's met you and stuff?
I don't know.
I've
You
heard.
get busted out of jail by this woman cop who wants to pin the guy who pinned the crime on you, get him put in jail. And I just kind of played it for about an hour, and I mean, the game's just bad. Every part of it is.
You know, I hear that the actual metagame structure of it can be kind of addicting, you know, but like the writing especially is supposed to be as bad as it gets for a game of this type.
The driving physics are really inconsistent. You'll lose all your grip and get it back in about a half second, so your car just constantly slides around really awkwardly.
Oh, weird. By the way, I see somebody asking about this in chat. You guys, I'm going to do this one race, and then we are going to switch over to multiplayer in the main game. So at that point, if you want to play with me, make sure right now you add me as a friend on Xbox Live. That's EastX. And then send me a message so that I will be able to add you back. And, I mean, we're going to see who we can fit into a game, and we're going to do that right after this. So this is the rare combination of single and multiplayer for us, because usually we just do... Oh, dang it. At least I can rewind. I missed a checkpoint. Rewind further. There's the checkpoint. I have to drive between those red things. Alright, can I stop and go through it? Yeah. That is a neat feature in single player. Rewind time if you need to. Another thing that makes it more forgiving for people who aren't very good at it, Jeffrey.
So when you rewind, can you do that as much as you want?
In most race types, yeah. Like, there's things where it won't let you, like those bucket list challenges. But, yeah, in the main game, you can do as much as you want, as far as I'm aware.
Is that one of those things that you can turn off if you'd like?
Yes, you can turn the feature off. And you never have to push the button to begin with.
Yeah,
but it's way too
if you have it
tempting.
turned off.
Yeah, but again, there's a kind of a... You don't want to do it all the time because, see, as you're driving around and doing things like drifting or different catching air, different things like that, you get some points for that, and you lose those points if you restart. I mean, you lose whatever you just accomplished if you rewind. So, like, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot, but if you really screwed up. You can see it's raining right now. The whole game has really impressive rain effects, and Storm Island has basically extra rain where they worked on the effects even more to provide a better experience. So if you enjoy the rain aspect of it, which is actually my single favorite thing about the game, then you definitely want to pick up Storm Island.
Yeah, to me, the trees are what's impressive.
Oh yeah, they look great too, you're right. There's so many of them, like the density compared to older racing games, and heck, compared to many action games.
And it's crazy. I go back and play a game like Gran Turismo 2 and just see how far it's come.
That would be quite a comparison to make, right?
Oh, it's pretty ugly.
You heard it here first, guys. Gran Turismo 2, no longer any good.
No longer pretty.
Yep, now the Forza Horizon 2 is around. One more lap to go. And I am doing alright. Like I said, I'm not that good at racing games, and I haven't been able to play this as much as I'd like. Yay, there's a message from somebody who's wanting to play with us. Good job. Oh, it's Light Cycle. He's just reminding me. Good deal. You should already be on my friends list, Light Cycle. By the way,
yeah, I'm not great at racing games either. I know how you feel.
Yeah, you know, but they can still be fun as long as the difficulty is not overwhelming, which in some games it is.
Yeah, I can do arcade type games. That's about it. Asphalt 8, I can do awesome. Game like this, yeah, not so much.
Well, this game is still considered arcadey, but yeah, it is much less arcadey than Asphalt in comparison.
Yeah, I guess my mind on arcade, I still think old school, well, not really old school, but older games like Cruis'n USA, stuff like that.
Like true, authentic arcade. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you're saying. Yes.
The one complaint I've had about this game so far, and it's something that just sticks with me from all the Forza games, is the AI, they don't wreck. So, like coming around these checkpoints on one of the earlier races, the AI will try to force itself into the checkpoint, and they just move you out of the way, and your car doesn't keep grip like theirs does. And so they kind of get to cheat.
I do think they cheat a little bit. Kicks that race's butt. I would say the cheating is not as bad, especially rubber band AI. That's a big problem in racing games, including
Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart and Need for Speed both use that, and many other racing games. This has just the tiniest bit of rubber band AI, but it's not very bad. Like, if you get out in the lead, you probably can stay in the lead as long as you don't screw up. So I just earned some money, and I also earned some experience. And whenever you level up, you get some money and a spin on the prize wheel. I guess we'll show you guys that real quick. Let's see, new rival. After a race, you can choose to race a rival. It is kind of a waste of your time, so I say no thanks. Although there might be an achievement for doing that a bunch.
A couple of people in the Windows Central stream have said that the AI can also get away with not hitting checkpoints in races.
Yes, I have heard that. That is the main cheating thing about it, and that's a shame. Oh, and by the way, every day you earn a little bit of credits from your Drivatar. That's the AI version of yourself. It appears in other people's online games as long as you have played online, and then you can earn a little money from however it performs in races. So what was I supposed to be going and doing? Leveling up, that's right. Progress. Wheel spin. So let's see what I get.
How do the wheel spins work? The game kind of told me, but I didn't pay much attention. What have you gotten out of them?
I mean, almost always credits, but there are a few cars mixed in there. And if you already have the car, then you just get a double of it, and you can sell it or, you know, trick it out differently. Whatever you want to do. Collect prize. So I just got 4,000 credits, and because I'm a VIP member, it doubles the credits, so I got 8,000. And by the way, we reviewed the VIP membership, so that's another thing you can read about if you're interested. Then, besides wheel spins, there are also perks. These are like RPG-style upgrades, and you can just... you earn these by not by just getting experience, but by pulling off drifts and different things. And again, you'll eventually accumulate those whether you're good or not. But if you play right or like play a specific way, then you can earn, you know, the perk points or whatever they call it a lot faster.
Hey, people are asking what's the most expensive game or most expensive car in the game?
That's a good question, man. I don't know. The S rank, you know, they would be S rank cars, I'm sure, but they get into the maybe low millions. I've got 5 million something right now. I could afford any car in the game. So now I'm going to go back to the main map, and we're going to switch over to multiplayer, you guys. So world map, got this nice map here. Travel. I have to pay 4,000 credits to fast travel, but eventually you can unlock free fast travel. Yay, Kayla agrees with me. Word up.
Yeah, I think I definitely like this game more than Forza 5. I got Forza 5 with my Xbox One. I barely even played it.
Oh yeah, it is a much different experience. Okay, real quick, I am going to... Oh, hey, who donated? Thank you, Electric Jack. Yeah, by the way, you guys, these streams, basically we do them for free. We don't earn any ad revenue, and I'm not paid to do the actual streams, so we do accept donations. And if you look at the EastX Twitch channel, then you can see how those donations work. You know, we just credit cards, very easy to do. And it helps us, we stream a lot. Like this week, I think we have 6 streams coming up next week. And, you know, it's just something we do to provide entertainment, to build a sense of community, and to get to know you guys. All right, look at that. Oh,
yeah, I was about to say, I like to think of the donations as kind of a way of subbing before you get partnered.
There you go. Yeah, because it keeps us going. Oh, it's Kayla. I didn't know you had Xbox Live Gold, Kayla. Open profile. Add friend. So I know this isn't super exciting to watch the friend adding part, you guys, but this is how we can get some of you into the game, so we have to do it real quick.
You're making some people internet famous for a minute, so I sure think they like it.
There you go. Hey, 758 Gaming. Yes, we're actually, I mean, we're streaming from both because EastX Twitch is hosting the Windows Central stream. But yeah, that's a new thing we're trying because we want to build up our Windows Central viewership as well as the EastX Twitch viewership. Ooh, thank you, 007. He knows what he's talking about. You don't cook, Pastor M. Titus? Oh, Arlaston asks where I am from. The answer is that my family comes from Mexico. Boy, this is taking a really long time to add her as a friend.
Can you turn it off and turn it back on?
I look at that. I'm pushing B and nothing's happening. What if
That's
I push
silly.
the guide button? Yeah, it's failing to add her as a friend. Okay, our plans to add a bunch of new people might be curtailed. Nope, that time it worked. Thank goodness. Alright, there's one. Now let's go get another. And do I honestly have to navigate all the way back through that? Alright, we're just going to go full screen on the friends thing. Well, maybe we're
You have a
not.
computer next to you, you just do it through the browser.
Oh, man. You think so? Alright.
So we're literally only 2 users away now from 100 views.
Sweet! That is good news. Yeah, you guys... Oh.
I was about to say, all you have to do is say, Full Horizon prize.
Yeah, I
People
think...
come.
Did the headline communicate that well enough? I hope so.
I gotta remember what it said.
Yeah,
I would say so.
I'm glad you guys were attracted to tonight's prize. Like I said, every Saturday we give out a different game, and it's not always such a big game, but you always have a really good chance of winning compared to other contests. So please join us every Saturday, you know, and hopefully you'll have a good time, because I know we got a lot of new people here tonight, and I hope you're having a good time.
Yeah, and I said early on before we went live, come for the prize, stay for the people.
That's how we like to think of it. All right, you might, let's see, I'm in for, let's see, Ozone, Cecil, you're already on my friends list. Yeah, just a few more minutes of adding people, guys. Actually, this is the last guy I have to add, I believe. Add friend. All right. Then I've got that open. Hopefully this doesn't slow the stream down. Unfortunately, the new Elgato is so resource intensive. Unsnap. All right. Now we go to multiplayer. Where is multiplayer?
There is no Tyler tonight, unfortunately. No Tyler and no Adam.
Yeah. Hey, Armando. That's cool, Arlaston. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing. Our stream is all about variety. Like, we want to show you all the different kinds of experiences you can get on, mainly on Xbox One. Last Saturday, obviously, was a Windows 8 game, Order and Chaos Online. Next Saturday, we're playing Costume Quest 2 from Double Fine. It's a Halloween-themed RPG, and it's got a great sense of humor and a nice art style. Much different from this, but still very much worth your time. Okay, now I am back in the main game for reals. It's still raining. Look at those beautiful reflections. And even some lens flare. Now, social online road trip is what we want to play. How do you just host one? Does anyone... Nolan the Taco? That's funny. Gonna take a picture of him. Get some lens flare in the picture. Woo! They hit the 240 cars milestone, yeah. And now the new milestone is 260.
See, that's one that I think I would enjoy a lot, trying to find all the cars.
Yeah, they built a lot of nice little things for you to do. Okay, who else is sending me a message? Oh, from Darker Player.
Hey, someone's saying that you might have had 140 views or something like that during Sniper Elite. Do you remember?
We did get up and it was over 100 for sure. The hardest achievement ever, Darker Player? I do not know. I mean, so many games make you play through on the hardest difficulty and junk like that. Alright, you're added as a friend too. Are we in online now? Did it say? Oh, dang it. Let's try that again. Online oh no, I can create a game party. So that's what I'll do. How about that? Invite friends. Here we go. Bandit. No, Bandit's moderating tonight. Have you guys seen Bandit in the chat? Has he done a contest yet?
No, I haven't seen Bandit at all,
actually.
no.
Crap. That's kind of bad. We were planning to do these things at a regular time.
Yeah, looking at the viewer list, I'm showing as the only moderator right now.
Tag.
Oh god, that's not good. Sign out. Okay, you guys, sorry, the contest is an important thing, and normally our guy is here to do this. Who else are we adding? Dude Feast, Snail, Haze Monster, Gomez, Flame Liquid. Yes, I can read people's names.
That's good.
Yeah, and some of these people are not going to be able to join, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Fryer,
Danny
there you are.
Gamer, my Halo Master Chief Edition is also just collecting dust. After the multiplayer was so bad at the beginning, I was just like, no thank you.
You can send an
that's
invite to someone else if you need more spots, because I'm watching the chat anyway. Or I can join if you need me.
You gots to join, man. Game, party and game. Yeah. Okay, Rare Bishop. That looks like everybody. Oh, man. So-called, do you think you'd be able to handle the contest thing? You know how it works, right? 'Cause
I kind of know the gist of it. I can give it a try. We'll see how well it works.
Alright, I got a bunch of people in here. Invite party to game. Alright, Skype me your email address real quick.
Okay.
And by the way, you guys, like, anybody in my party, I can hear you through my TV speakers a little bit, my monitor speakers, but cannot hear you very well and cannot talk to you in-game while I am on this. That's just how it goes.
Trying to find that random number generator on random.org.
That would be handy to use. Yeah, I'm not even... Come on. I know I...
Oh, Lord. Hey, get up.
Yeah. Again, you guys, we just realized that our moderator hadn't shown up who was supposed to be here. Ordinarily, this would be a really smooth process, so we thank you very much for your patience. But the reward for your patience is that you get a chance at awesome prizes.
Probably the best prize that I've seen you give out since I've been here.
Yes, I'm very proud of that. You scored a good one here. All thanks to the generous support of Microsoft. Is that really your last name?
What's that?
Is that really your last name?
It is.
Wow, that's mean.
Okay, there's some... Oh, who said something mean?
That you looked at his last name and go, wow, that's really your last name?
Oh, no, it's...
Keith, believe me, I've heard that 5 million times.
Yeah. Okay, prizes are sent. Please go ahead and do a giveaway right now, and then we'll do the next one in like 15 minutes, and then the next one right at the end of the stream.
I can do that. So we're just putting it on EastX chat or both?
Both, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately or unfortunately. But yeah, just, you know, like say enter everybody, then say when the cutoff is, and then look at both lists of people and do that. By the way, once we say that a contest is going, don't type anything else other than entering the contest, because that all is junk that the moderator has to sift through, so please don't do that. Alright, back in the game. We got a game party, online road trip.
Which one are we giving away first?
Well, I mean, just look at the text file. Did you open it?
Sorry. No, I gotta get my email open.
Oh, there's another picture to take. Welcome, Lil Fryer. We've got a nice little party going here. That's 7 people if everyone makes it into the actual game. Alright, road trip session found. Press X to join. There we go. I think you guys might automatically be... Lil Fryer, you left the party?
I don't think so.
Why you gotta play hard to get, dude?
Noah, shut up.
Car select. Sure, I'll be a Lamborghini.
Oh yeah, the app just crashed, probably because I've got Skype running in the background as well.
Oh, that's a shame. Right, and did it get... Yeah, everyone else... Well, some of the others are in here.
No.
I see Dark Player, Ozone, and Nola. Do not see Light Cycle. That's strange. Event in progress, few minutes remaining. So right now we're just driving around while we wait for the event to finish. However, the fact that 2 of my
Ozone's
party
just
members
fixed
didn't
his
make it
own.
into the game is lame. Did you guys not push X when it brought up the prompt light cycle? Because that would have prevented you. Yeah, that's the thing. So I wonder if you can still get in. Looks like we're playing a 10-player game. There's Lil Fryer. Lil Fryer made it in, so you should still be able to get in, maybe.
Yeah, when you pause the game, there's a join game option.
Weird. Now it says road trip party session found. Should I do it or should I not do it?
Not sure what's happening.
Okay. We're trying to join this new road trip session. I don't know why it put us in a why it suggested we join a different one. Joining session. Maybe I didn't successfully join. Woo!
Yes.
Good luck, everybody. The first contest is now going.
I think I
don't know what this
greatly
car is.
underestimated the amount of people that are going to enter on this.
What did you think it was going to be, 12?
Yeah, just, I mean, like, copy and paste the whole list, make sure there's no doubles, and then you can put it in the generator if that's how you're going to do it.
So I'm just in this car driving around. I don't even know where this car came from.
If you didn't have the right kind that the event required. A Jaguar. People like to say Jaguar. We're going to drive a Windows Central car here. Alright, we just joined a new session, so make sure you're in the new session. And there's Ozone, I see him. Yo, Ozone. Prismat, Nola, they made it. Dark Player made it. Alright, we just need you, man, and Light Cycle. Come on, Light Cycle.
I got put in some weird place, apparently. That's odd.
Okay, you two pause and join ours. And now we're just...
Working on it.
Yeah, 67% complete on this event. We have to wait for that to finish. Looks like, if you look at the map, there's a line, but I don't think we can actually get into that event no matter what. Yeah, sorry. Alright. And we've got about 45 minutes more left on tonight's stream, so that's 45 minutes of multiplayer racing goodness. And plenty of more prizes to be given away.
Yeah, just let everyone know. I'll select the winners, and I will send the prizes after the stream, because I wasn't planning on doing this.
Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. And I really appreciate you helping us pick up the slack, dude.
No problem.
What are you trying to do, Ozone? Ozone needs to recolor his car. That's not a pretty color. He needs pink tires like this. Or pink rims, whatever you call them.
These are some sad car options.
Gotta buy more cars, dude. Hello, Buy Humba.
Yep.
Ah, that dude just jumped around all over the place on my screen. Oh, there he is. Yeah, one of the more fun things to do is just to ram into each other. Look at him doing donuts.
Okay. Oh, I couldn't even change the color of this car?
Oh.
That's sad.
Well, if you owned it, just get over here. Or, I mean, are you...
where is here?
Oh, well, you're in the session. That's all that matters. We have to wait
Yeah,
for the in-progress event to finish. Yes,
There we
it
go.
finished. Yay, Light Cycle made it. Do not enter the contest, and... oh yeah, you only get one contest entry, so be cool. We're waiting for everyone to get... Okay, drive to the new event. This is it. We're on a road trip.
When it is safe to do so.
Driving on the road.
100 yards.
That was
Smashing
irresponsible of
into
me.
each other. Did you smash somebody?
No, I went and I made sure I posted your EastX Twitch thing back in the other thing while the game was loading.
Here you
And
go.
I don't know who the Domino's Pizza guy here is stuck in a tree.
Ha! Look how beautiful this game is. Love it. When I get to the event, or the destination, I should say, then I need to unsnap the party because we don't need to see that anymore. Boom. Bounce off of you. And I'm almost there.
Congratulations to R. Laston and Cluck My Duck.
Woo! If you win, you get the code via private message.
Yeah, I'll private message you. Make sure you look in your other folder. Most of the time it ends up there.
Yeah, that's here on Twitch, your Twitch private messages. So whatever you use to sign up with, you know, just go into that.
That was a travesty.
Leveled up. Alright, and even Light Cycle is here. That's great.
I don't know.
Your ears are really red, Harlaston. What class is this? I don't even know. Just what...
A.
Yeah, but Light Cycle somehow is an S2, which is not fair.
It says he's an A on my screen.
Really? Oh. Not on mine. That's odd. Told you not to cheat, Light Cycle.
Can you race with different classes, or does everyone have to be the same?
It depends on the type of race, I think.
Forza Motorsport has a few split class races, but it's usually just two different classes running separate races at the same time.
Hey Nick Rolls, I've always been told that 8 p.m. is 2 a.m. GMT. I mean, that's what... Who is it? Peachy, he always tells me that.
Depends on daylight savings time. We just went forward now, so it might be 3 a.m. there right now.
Dang it, that's not cool.
Yep.
Daylight savings time. Oh man, sorry everybody who is European and did not show up at the right time. But you are supposed to be subscribed, in which case you would get an email notification.
I can't handle this. This is too much pressure.
It's great.
And did the race just end?
No.
It just sent me to... I don't know what just happened.
No, Little Friar.
The screen just went black and it sent me back like a quarter of a mile.
You might be having some lag.
I might have missed the checkpoint.
Oh, that's what would do it, yeah. Gotta run through those checkpoints.
The race just started.
Yeah, Erzhick, I agree. Daylight savings time sucks.
Yeah.
This is a long race.
None of us want daylight savings time around anymore. It is an outdated concept.
Yeah, it was nice where I grew up in Indiana. We did not do daylight savings time.
Oh, neat.
It's so much easier.
Well, unless you try to talk to someone just outside of your town and you're an hour off, that'd be confusing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I could see how it would be.
Yeah, I had a brother who lived in southern Indiana, and yeah,
Ow.
they did daylight savings time.
Okay, this other guy is driving like a jackass. And being near him is bad because he just keeps ramming me, which is not actually how you're supposed to play.
Another thing I don't care about with the Forza games is the drivatars are like that. They're all hyper-aggressive, and it's just a nightmare when you pair it with how much more control their cars have.
I find them amusing, but yes, you're not the only one who finds them annoying. Windows Central's own Richard Devine feels that way as well, but he's not... Richard Devine is not about multiplayer to begin with, so like, even if he was just playing with another person and they started acting goofy like that guy did, he would get really mad about it.
Yeah, I prefer doing co-op than competitive unless it's a shooter.
I'm the exact same way. I much prefer co-op.
Same here, yes.
And then they just strip co-op out of everything this generation, just for fun.
No. Although The Order...
Well, local co-op.
The Order is a game that badly needed co-op and didn't get it. Oops. On PlayStation 4, you know?
Well, Titanfall had it. You couldn't do local co-op, and that really sucked.
Yeah, well, I mean, as we get farther into the generation, I think more games will support split screen. It's just a matter of, like, they actually do have to do optimization and stuff to get it to work right, and it's more work for them, you know? But a lot of indie games do support local co-op, so, I mean, if you can't do it with the big retail games, at least check out the indie ones.
Yeah, I'm a little on the fence with indie stuff. A lot of it's platformers, and
Yep.
I get bored with them pretty quickly. They don't have as much replay value for me.
Shame on you. But
I did not
I'm a bad
ignore
person.
you, Cecil. What did you say? My apologies. I missed it.
God, I mean, he just proposed marriage to you, dude, and you just totally gave him the cold shoulder.
That's not nice.
God. Put his heart on the line. Am I doing okay?
I'm very sorry.
Third place. That's okay, you know, maybe you just send him some flowers, you can patch things up.
Well, let's be honest. The ring wasn't very big.
Yeah, dude, you gotta make it a more attractive offer.
Yeah, I see that now. I hate that.
I'm doing alright, I guess. Second place now. Booyah.
I'm doing okay now that I have figured out how to drive a car, but I'm still in last by a little bit.
It takes some people a few years to get a hang of that.
Yeah.
Do you know in England, they have to go through all this training and testing for for that, even if they're adults and stuff. Like here in America, if you can pass the driving test, then you get your driver's license if you're 18, right? But not over there.
Yeah, and then if you're lucky, like I am, you have a driver's ed teacher who doesn't even bother teaching you parallel parking.
That is a shame.
Yeah, our parallel parking teaching was to park alongside of an abandoned
Yo, Kira.
residential street and then just put on the e-brake, and now you have parallel parked.
Yeah, I don't think on my classes I went to parallel parking either. My dad taught me that.
My mom did, and I wasn't very good at it, but the
Man, I got
instructor was
DNF.
generous.
That's sad. One of the fun things from Diddy Kong Racing when you're playing with people locally and someone doesn't get to finish the race because he comes in last, and you all get to laugh at him.
Yep. Haha. Pretty good credits on that win. Oh, here's another thing we should mention. Forza Horizon 2, once you get a little bit far enough into the campaign, you unlock the ability to join clubs, which is just like clans in other games.
Gangs.
Yeah, and we have a Windows Central club. It's called Windows Central. And if you have Forza Horizon 2 and you're not already a member, we would love for you guys to join. You can, I'm in it, several other Windows Central staff members are in it, and a lot of viewers. Like, it's a pretty big club. Not the biggest one out there, but you guys can help us grow. And you can also, different car classes. I think I'm going to go with St. Martin. You can search for it either by name, which is Windows Central, or by our club call sign, which is easier. It's WPCE, because it was like Windows Central E. I don't know why. But
Windows Phone.
yeah, Windows Phone Central. But the club name is now Windows Central. We just didn't want to change the call sign.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Going to a site, I still type WP Central all the time.
Yeah, it still works, right?
Yeah, it's just hard to get out of that habit after doing it for so long.
Shoot, AT&T just took down the singular URL earlier this year, I think it was.
Dang. I forgot.
I
all
always
about
typed in
that.
singular.
Just att.com is easier.
Yeah, but habits, and plus it's saved in my address bar.
Ah. Yeah, I agree with you, Null Vector Q. The 920 was an excellent phone at the time. Like, I wish it
Still
had
have
more
it.
RAM.
Oh, the 920 is amazing.
Yeah. Just design-wise, it's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well, to me, I got it like almost right when it came out, and that was when AT&T
Who is this
was giving it
jackwagon?
away with a wireless charger for only like $450 brand new.
Yeah, when I got it, it was the day of launch, and it was $100, and you got the charger, and then like right after that for Black Friday, they had the $50 off, so I got that refunded. So got the phone and the charger for $50.
Nice. I got a wireless charger, but my cat chewed through the cord. I never have replaced
I
it.
got the M8.
And now the 1520 in America stupidly does not have wireless charging, so I just don't worry about it anymore.
It does?
Nope, they took it out because AT&T.
Oh, that's right, because they're a bunch of whiners.
Yep.
My sister's Icon has it, I think.
They could have at least kept it in the 32 gig model, which is what I got, you know?
Yeah, it'd been nice, but I guess it's all that political crap. We like the PMA.
Here's everyone.
Who is this visual person? Why does he keep just ramming me into walls?
He thinks he's funny.
His car looks like it's from Tron.
I bet I cannot drive.
I'm driving kind of a fancy looking car too. I think I might have actually written about this one in one of my articles. Ah. By the way, if you're watching Nakia, I want to say hi to you because I saw you just sent me a tweet. Longtime female reader, occasional viewer. Event reached. Woo. Alright, here we go. You don't have to do these road
I might
trips
die.
like we're doing.
Alright,
See, there's also an online free roam option where you just drive wherever you feel like it, and then if somebody starts an event, then you can choose to join it. But if you didn't want to join it, you could just keep driving around and goofing around.
That guy just tried to murder me. These people don't like me.
Here we go. It looks like everybody's in here. Nola girl, yep. Ozone has the advantage.
Apparently get to start in third.
Whoa, that sounds nice, Pastor M. Titus. If I could get that kind of connection, I probably would go for it.
That's another thing that's always struck me as weird with Forza is how no matter how you're doing in a series in Forza Motorsport, you always start in like 12th place.
Yeah, I guess it's random. I don't know how it decides that.
Well, what sucks is now they've added drivatars. That just means fighting through like a dozen different people who just try to wreck you.
That is not all they try to do. Like, some of the
Some of
drivatars
them,
may act that way.
some of my
yes.
friends are not the best drivers.
Hey, just let everyone know we're about to do another contest.
All right.
Wait until after this race, please.
Oh, yeah. I guess wait till after the race when we're on the road trip part.
Oh God.
Oh, what is this? Red versus blue.
And by the way, if you already own Forza, don't enter the Forza part of the contest. Just enter the Storm Island part. That's the whole idea there. The Forza Horizon 2 game code is for people who do not own it.
Oh, I should have picked a better car.
Aw.
Damn it.
I hear Nola girl complaining about her car.
I'm complaining about this person who's just ramming me into a wall. This guy is so mean.
Yeah, I see people slip sliding all over the place. See ya, Nola girl.
I mean, it's not like people want to win or anything.
I would just like to make it through without dying. That'd be a plus.
Yeah, this charger's
Well, for better or worse, there's no like falling off into the water, which I kind of wish you could do. You know, like you have
Yeah,
a
but I
spectacular
have
wreck, but
the,
you're always glued to the ground.
The simulation damage on, so if my car gets wrecked, it might get wrecked for real.
Oh, well, see, you're just
I don't
making
know if
life
it does
harder
it
on
online.
yourself, dude.
Yeah, I try to put some standards to myself so I can get kind of decent. I have one friend who I used to do Forza time trials against, so I had to at least match his level.
Ooh. Man, I need to catch up. By the way, the guideline, which I have turned on, tells you when you should accelerate and decelerate. It's a nice little guide for beginners.
Yeah, that's something that I never really play with. I think that's probably just because I'm a little old.
You're just making life hard on yourself, dude. You're
Well, I don't
"Ah,
struggle
I'm
with
in last,"
the
but-
braking part. The parts where I screw myself is I used to turn on the manual shifting, and I would always forget to downshift.
Ooh.
Coming out of a corner in 5th gear, it's never smart.
Hey, TB Mercury, you enter the giveaway by entering a certain word that I will tell you what it is in a little bit. Directions in a minute.
Yeah. You know what? I think Bandit might have heard the 2 a.m. GMT thing and just run late. Did he show up yet?
No, I haven't seen him.
He's so reliable. I wonder what happened.
The pressure of a Microsoft giveaway got to him.
Or maybe it's, you know, he works for sort of a competing site, 1-800 Pocket PC. It'd be funny if they're like, all right, Bandit, it's time to throw the stream tonight.
That'd be mean.
Wouldn't it be funny, though?
It'll be less funny when we show up at his house.
In England.
Oh, never mind. I'm not going to Europe.
Yeah, that's the problem. No, like, I mean, he really may have been screwed up by the time thing, because our time changed and their time didn't, so I could see how that would inconvenience and confuse someone.
Don't some other countries do daylight savings time? I thought a lot of them did, but I'm not sure.
It's a dumb idea. Like, it's not useful in the modern world, so...
Yeah, I tried to read the Wikipedia article as to how it works and where it works, and I still don't know.
Yeah, what is up with you guys who are not in our car club yet? I mean, like, you got to get a little farther in the game, Keith, but everybody else, Nola girl, you should be in Windows Central.
I don't know, how far in do you have to get? I just unlocked the online team play stuff right before the stream
I
started.
think you have to complete 3 championships. So
Yeah, I think I'm in the middle of my
complete
second.
3. Yeah.
A little better. I think I finished 6th.
I am in Windows Central, Paul.
She says she's in Windows Central, but where's her call sign? Let's see it. Nola girl, where is it? Oh, yeah, she is. You're right. I'm sorry. Keith, why did I believe you?
Believe what?
You said she wasn't in Windows Central, but she is.
Who? I don't even know who she is. I think
Aren't
you
you the
keep
one
blaming
who...
things on me.
Oh, was it Jeffrey? My bad.
No, I
Picking
definitely
on
did
me.
not say that.
No, come on. One of you guys said Why? Oh no, maybe it was in the chat. Okay, never mind. I'm just confused tonight. I didn't get a lot of sleep. But hey, I'm playing halfway decent, so at least
That guy, that Osmond dude. I don't know if he doesn't know how to drive or if he's just a bully.
Starting the
I saw
next
him throw someone
contest,
to
by
a
the way.
building.
All right.
Oh no,
Next
I'm gonna go ahead and kill
contest.
myself
It's time.
then.
Yeah, because you don't have to keep up with the road trip part. It's just for fun and earning money and experience. Oops.
Yeah, I'm way off course now.
Yeah, and just remember, guys, don't enter for the Storm Island DLC if you don't already have the game. It won't do you any good.
Yes, and vice versa. Like, we would, I mean, just, you know, we would prefer you try to respect that.
Oh yeah, then ignore mine. I didn't know it was for Storm Island because I didn't see the post. So, my bad. Though if I don't win it, I'm probably gonna buy the game over the weekend.
Nice. Glad you've been enjoying it.
Which, by the way, if people live near Family Video, I've been told it's only $30 there to buy a copy.
Not too shabby.
What is this family video you speak of?
Oh, you never
Think
heard
of
it?
Blockbuster, but it still exists.
Hey, I was happy when Blockbuster went out of business. I got a lot of cheap Blu-rays.
Lucky.
Yeah, I've made some decent money off of Family Video from trade-ins because they sell some games pretty cheaply.
Whoa, that guy's car colors, the Tron colors, look really cool.
Yeah.
Warfare. I need that skin. You know, back in Forza 2, which is a long time ago, I mean the original Forza 2 on 360, I used to do custom car designs, and I did a really, really nice Double Dragon design. I was so proud of it. It took like 12 hours. And I wish I had the time to do that kind of thing in the newer games.
Her car just left the ground. That's probably not a safe way to drive.
Yeah, I mean, you can catch air, but you can never go over the edge. That's the shameful part.
You can roll your car too. You can do front flips. I found that out the hard way.
Oh, wow.
Need some NASCAR style air flaps.
You're living dangerous, man.
No, I'm just stupid.
Now, we never had Family Video here, but I have read about it online. Like, they have sales and stuff. You see it online at Cheap Ass Gamer sometimes.
Thank you, CAG.
Yeah, just a reminder, if you're not already following, please follow my channel, EastX Twitch, and Windows Central's channel, Windows Central, one word. Please follow us both, turn on email notification, and be ready for future streams. Do you remember what we were streaming tomorrow night, Keith?
Ziggurat.
Yes.
I actually looked at the trailer for it. It looks like a magic-based first-person shooter of sorts.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little bit like Hexen, but also it's a roguelite, and that is very interesting to me because I love roguelites.
Now, what does that mean? That's another term I've heard but don't understand.
It's kind of like Metroidvania in that it's a sort of a genre subset, but it can be mixed with other genres. Because do you remember the game Rogue Legacy? Like, I previewed that, and we streamed it one time, but you probably weren't here for that.
I don't think I saw the stream, but I know of the game, and I've never played it myself.
Yeah, well, it's one of my favorite games. It's a wonderful game. That is a roguelite. Flame Over, which we streamed on Monday, that is a roguelite. And basically, these are games that have permanent death, however, you do make progress in between, like, playthroughs. So, like, you can... Basically, your next playthrough will be easier because some of the stuff you collected you can spend on upgrades, things like that.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's a little bit Dark Souls-like, but kind of different, you know, and it's very addictive. Like, if you have a good metagame in your roguelite, then they will be endless fun. And Ziggurat is a first-person shooter roguelite with fantasy elements, and I'm really excited to try it out. It comes out on Xbox Live on the 20th. Does anybody know what day of the week that is, or day of the month?
Friday.
Yeah, week, that's what I meant. Yeah, so it comes out next week. We are streaming it tomorrow night for 90 minutes. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central, and I have no idea what time GMT.
7 hours, yes.
We all know Central is the only one that matters.
There you go.
5 hours ahead.
It's the best. Cecil Kilmer says not all of them have the progress between runs, and if one did not have the progress between runs, I probably wouldn't get as much into it. Yeah, but I think Rogue Light, with the word light instead of like, they are generally easier. They're not, I mean, they can still be really tough, but they're not horribly, punishingly hard like true roguelikes.
Oh, I'm not going to make it there. I got kind of close, considering I accidentally drove 4 miles off course.
Good try. Yeah, and by the way, they're called roguelike because there's an old PC game or something called Rogue, and they, you know, it started a lot of ideas, just like how Castlevania Symphony of the Night or Super Metroid started ideas that other games would then follow, and those are Metroidvanias.
Paul, you don't have a Wii U, do you?
I do not. I'm waiting for the price to be right.
Because also on Friday, and this is how I remember that 20th Friday, is Mario Party 10.
Ooh. I wonder if that'll be any good. I really liked Part 4.
You get to be Bowser and screw with people.
That's something.
They've also tied in the amiibos, so each amiibo has its own like game board you can play.
Now, see, if I was into amiibos, then that would make it a must-buy for me. So that is cool.
I'm not into them, but I think it's one of those things. Something's gonna hook me into one, and I'm going to buy them all, and it's going to become very sad for my wallet.
Whoa! Congratulations, Kira got Storm Island and 0072, two of our regular people.
Congratulations!
And two relatively newer people.
I'm
won
sorry.
The game.
Your car is called a Donkervoot?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it is.
Sounds like a German word for butt or something.
I think it might be. I can't remember what country it is, like Poland or Sweden or someplace. But yeah, it's a European car, and it's a. I mean, it's very lightweight. It's a. Like, I actually did write about it in one of my articles. I forget which one though. But I think it was part of the first DLC they released for it, and I reviewed that whole thing and talked about each car. That was fun.
Yes, Pastor, I clearly misspelled your name on the winner list. I'm sorry about that.
Congratulations, Pastor, as well. I know him from the forums.
No, he actually didn't win. He was kind of joking on that.
Aw.
That's
But
not nice.
You are saving their names to the winners list, right?
I am.
Good man. And the prize codes should be international. They should just apply to any account, but you, like, if you do have some kind of problem redeeming your code and you're European, then try switching your region to the US temporarily, redeeming it, and then switching back. You are allowed to do that.
I wonder if they're ever going to sort out the whole game sharing thing they talked about at E3 a couple years ago, because I liked that more.
It was neat. But I'll tell you, I mean, I have two Xbox Ones, you know. You might have been around for us to talk about this before. But I have two Xbox Ones in my home, and yeah, I love buying downloadable games because each one I can play on both systems at the same time. So it ends up being great for multiplayer and just for, you know, it's like having two copies.
Yeah, I like that too. And going digital is alright. The only reason I don't go digital is just because I'm not big on replaying stories of games, so I end up trading them in.
Yeah, I'm just old school. I like having a physical copy in my hand. Something about the case and CD or cartridge or whatever.
That's how I am with CDs. I've never bought digital music. I hate it.
Oh, dang. That's weird, dude, because, like, what do you do with the CD? It just collects dust, right? Or do you actually use a CD player?
Some of us don't have fancy cars with auxiliary jack, so we use our CDs.
Yeah, and I mean, like, well, better stereos for cars are real cheap. Like, on sale for, like, $100,
my car's
$120,
not very nice.
you could get a good one. And I'm talking about, like, the play MP3 CDs also, so you could just burn MP3 CDs.
Indeed.
Yeah, stick it in there. Bam.
I actually use one of the FM transmitters that plugs into your cigarette lighter, because my car's old enough to still have a cigarette lighter.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Hey, Julian, please
like
don't act like me and try to start a contest.
What happened?
A person in the Windows Central chat copied and pasted when I started a contest, and people thought I was running one.
Oh, that's not good.
Unfortunately, I don't have mod permissions there.
Oh, dang it. You're right. We can get that corrected eventually. Of course, I don't have mod permissions in your channel.
I know. I'm sorry.
Lover's quarrel here.
Yep. We're going to settle this one day. Have you thought any more about QuakeCon, by the way?
I have not given it too much of a thought. What days did you say it was?
Well, it's July 23rd through 26th. Because if you wanted to go, it's a good idea to start planning now. Although, I mean, you're relatively close to where it wouldn't be a huge ordeal either way, but still.
Yeah, it's in Texas, isn't it?
Yes. It is in Dallas, Texas, and he lives in San Antonio. I live near Houston.
Oh, I've got family in Irving and Flower Mound, I think, is where the other ones live now.
Yeah, that's
family lived
really close.
in a vajayjay.
Excuse me?
That's what... Flower Mound. I mean, that's what that means,
I've never
right?
heard that, but okay. If you say so.
You definitely got my attention.
Isn't that what everyone calls them?
Not in my neck of the woods.
It's not important.
Quick poll: who else calls a lady part a flower mound?
Oh God, no, we probably shouldn't talk about that very much during a big stream. Yeah, AJ says he likes to go digital with games he knows he'll be playing a lot, and well, like with Forza Horizon 2, to me that's the perfect kind of game to do it with because it's really long and just really, in my opinion, nearly infinitely replayable. Although,
Yeah, I
2
did it
years
with
down the
Halo.
line there will be a sequel. Yeah, with Halo, that's another good one. Although unfortunately there was the broken multiplayer for a while, but now they fixed it.
Yeah, Pastor brings up the fact that there's not really any manuals in games now. That's pretty disappointing.
Too much Plant vs.
I
Zombie.
Yeah.
hate that they're cheap like that.
Nintendo still gives them to you.
Ooh, good job. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're after this. God, I don't know. What do you think? How long is it going to take us to even get to the new event? We don't want to
we got
do
a minute and 40 seconds.
Yeah, okay. After the next race, we will do the final contest, and then we'll end the stream. So let me go ahead and talk about the week's streams. If you read tonight's article, we have the full week's schedule right there in the article. We tried a new formatting style that makes it easy to see things because it's divided up into pages. So hopefully you guys can find the schedule easily. And Jeffrey, if you would kindly share the link to tonight's article. We want everybody to leave a positive comment on the article. Let us know that you had a good time or what you would like us to do differently. God, that AI card just totally stopped me in my tracks. Anyway, the schedule's on there. Tomorrow night, Sunday night, we're previewing an Xbox One game that's not even out yet called Ziggurat. And I'm very hopeful that it's going to be a good game. Comes out next week, but we're streaming it tomorrow night, same time as tonight, exact same hours. Monday night, we're streaming a very challenging platformer called La Mulana EX. It is available on PlayStation consoles and also on Steam. So we're streaming that, and we're giving out 3 US PlayStation Vita codes for it, because that's what we received. That's Monday night. Tuesday night, we are streaming The Witcher 2. In case you didn't know, The Witcher 3 is coming out on Xbox One in May. It's one of the biggest role-playing games of the year, probably the single biggest one. So we're streaming part 2, and it's just a way to see what 3 is like a little bit, because 3 is a lot better. But you can catch up a little bit on the story and just get to know the main character, The Witcher, a little bit. That's Tuesday nights. It's a lot of fun.
I think Tyler would be mad if I didn't call it Witcher Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that is Witcher Tuesdays, yes. And we were doing write-ups for the Witcher Tuesdays where we talked about everything that happened during that week, but unfortunately not enough people were reading them, so we stopped doing that. But you can still tune in and see the game, and that's plenty good on its own. Wednesday, we are streaming Bladestorm Nightmare for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. That is a brand new game. It comes out the day before. It comes out this Tuesday. We're streaming that. It is set during the 100 Years' War between England and France, so it's a medieval time period game. Stars some interesting historical characters like Joan of Arc, and it even has this cool nightmare mode in which it leaves history behind and you actually end up fighting like dragons and goblins and stuff. So I'm really excited to start playing that. Then Thursday is Dragon Age Inquisition. We play that most Thursdays, and currently we are planning to play that. That's a game that we bought with donations from our excellent viewers, because remember, we do accept donations on the EastX Twitch channel. And that completely funded Dragon Age Inquisition, so we've been playing it a bunch. And if you have Dragon Age Inquisition, then you can, like give us some tips. If you don't have it, checkpoint missed. Crap. Now I've just lost the whole race, basically. Don't you hate that?
Yep.
Yeah, if you don't have Inquisition, then you can see what you're missing. Is it still free this week, or is that already expired?
It lasts until the 16th, and you get to play for 6 hours.
Yeah, so there is still a free trial for that game until the 16th. Very much worth trying. It's actually one of my favorite games. Huge game with a great multiplayer mode and, very, very long role-playing single-player mode.
Yeah, how far in are you?
Oh, I'm about 4 hours into it. Not very far. So you don't have to worry too much about spoilers, and also, there's so much stuff to do. Whoa, we just got a donation. Who's that from? Should have that popped up. UCF Knighthood, thank you, man. One of our regular viewers supporting the stream. Always appreciated. All that money goes back into the stream.
Shut up.
Or UCF, I'm sorry.
UCF, you're right. UCF and UFC are just too similar. Woo. So I'm not in the. What happened to Nola Girl? She's not even. Doesn't even
She's
have a
in here.
time.
It says she's in last. I don't know about
Ow.
her split.
Oh god. Oh yeah, maybe she just hasn't caught up to that last checkpoint yet.
Hey,
Man.
Ken's Bit asked what time the stream started. It started at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah,
you'll have to kind of figure out what time that is in your area.
Dang it. Yeah, don't forget you should be getting an email notification. You should have those turned on. Very important.
One of the crappiest cars in the game.
Yeah,
Those come in kind of late on Unstream, by the way.
Oh, that's a shame. You know what it is just the daylight savings time screwed people up. But Kenziva, you did make it in time to try for the last contest.
Yeah, we'll be doing that in just a minute.
Yes, as soon as this ends, it is time for the last contest. And then I'm going to bid my multiplayer party goodbye and just kind of like drive around aimlessly until the contest is done, and then we will quit. So,
What are you giving away in the last contest?
same thing, 2 copies of the game, 2 copies of Storm Island. Ooh. Beautiful scenery, beautiful game, and so much fun. Yeah, this is, to me, the most visually impressive Xbox One game. Forza 6 has its work cut out for it, you know, because they're all racetracks, you know, and racetracks just don't look as pretty as all this nature stuff.
Yeah, they do get the advantage of not having as much stuff to render, though.
That is true.
The cars should look better. The environments might be a little boring.
You smoked me, dude.
I hit a couple trees.
I know, but I missed that one checkpoint, and then I also ran into a wall at one point, and that just put me too far
Yeah, I did
behind.
finally manage that. The first 2 races I missed checkpoints. Didn't do it this time.
Woo. Hello, Larry Twin. I agree, gaming rocks. It is so much fun. And hopefully you guys have found that Twitch is fun. Because, you know, I mean, there's a lot of different advantages to Twitch. You can see somebody play a game and get to know what it's like. You know, maybe you'll discover games that you would like to own. You can enjoy the banter of your hosts and co-hosts. And tonight, you know, I've had 2 special guest hosts who are regular viewers and members of the Windows Central community. We are very thankful to have them both on board. And unfortunately, So-Called Gamer ended up having to pull mod duty because our other mod did not show up.
That's a dangerous thing to sift through, so-called. You ran them both at the same time.
Oh, man. He's doing
Yeah, it's
good.
going to be a little bit interesting, but I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah, I mean, So-Called does his own streams, and I hope you will all follow him. He's actually just a great streamer all on his own.
Yeah, I very much appreciate that if you check me out. I mean, I stream probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a week at least.
Nice. Do you plan to
Post
stream?
your link in the chat.
Yeah, will you be streaming tonight after this one ends, or no? Because it would be a good chance to get some viewers.
I haven't planned on it, but I might at some point tonight. We'll have to see.
Okay. If anybody is a regular member of the stream and, you know, a regular viewer, I mean, and is streaming exactly when the stream ends, then speak up and we will allow you to, or we will tell people to go to your stream. Because sometimes...
Can I say that they have to be following me to win the contest?
No, but please do follow So-Called. Do that.
Thought I'd try.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, once it's done with the contest, post your link in there, and then I'll go do that.
Oh, then you'll follow him, you mean?
Yeah, I use a lot of very vague qualifiers.
Yep. I thought you were talking about sending a package to France. I don't know.
Well, I was planning on doing that, but that's just a fun time thing.
Oh. Oh, Cecil's gonna stream. Alright. Cecil, I need to follow you. Send me a PM, Cecil, and remind me to follow you, will you? In case I'm not. Which I might not be, I don't know.
I didn't realize there was a 4th race.
Yeah, we just ended up doing it because the contest is still going. It's better than staring at a wall. We got a few minutes anyway till the stream officially ends. Alright.
Now I have to sift through all these, so give me a few minutes.
Yeah, thank you for that, man. You're a complete lifesaver. It would have been one boring stream if I had to run the contest. Here we go.
Oh, please. Why does that have to be nighttime racing? I have bad eyesight as it is.
And it's off-road and everything. It's crazy. Whoa.
Yep, my eyes are really crooked. I have a terrible astigmatism.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you wear glasses?
Yeah, and they made them wrong. Twice.
Do you have to wear them upside down then?
No, though it does take turning them clockwise about 15 degrees to see completely clearly.
Oh lordy. That's rough, dude. Can you get an operation? Oh no, I'm gonna miss
Next time my eye insurance rolls around, I might look into LASIK. But I used to wear semi-rimless frames, but my astigmatism's gotten so bad I am not allowed to wear them anymore because of how much they have to curve the lens.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, if you're having real glasses issues and it was possible to correct it with LASIK, I would do it. You know, I'd take a loan or just whatever.
Yeah, my dad's weird. He got LASIK on one eye. He wears one contact, and he won't listen when I tell him to wear a monocle.
Oh man, that would be so cool. I would totally wear a monocle if I could get away
That's
with
what I do. Because I think they recommend you get LASIK one eye at a time, and if that happens, I'm going to buy a monocle. Hell.
He washes his junk the same way as everyone else does, one junk at a time. I didn't want to say the words for that.
Wait, what?
It would have worked better. I don't know, one eye at a time, it just made me think of that.
I do not know that quote.
No, I mean, the real quote is like he puts his pants on the same way as everybody else, or she puts her bra on the same way as everybody else. So that was just my
Okay,
spin.
I thought there was some, like, I don't know,
No, it's not a reference.
adult cartoon joke. You throw the race for everyone else. That's so nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's the ticket. I don't know why I'm in last. No, I know why. It's because I missed a checkpoint. God.
I still don't get the name Donkervort.
I've heard that.
It's not English.
I know, it just makes me think of Badonkadonk.
Woo.
At least I didn't finish the
Okay, I
last.
stank that one up. And Nola Girl beat me. Way to go, Kayla. I'm glad. Elgroth agrees that monocles are awesome. And Jack, too. Good man. Sorry to hear that, Null Vector. Yeah, I would love to get some LASIK if I could. I need to buy a new laptop first, though.
Can't you just take the disk drive out of the laptop and use that and give it to yourself? Laser.
Pretty much the same thing, right? Alright, we just did
Sure.
4 races, so that means, is the whole championship over? I came in 6th
Yeah.
out of everyone.
I got
Well, okay.
10th. I'm
Woo!
the best.
I beat you! Word! 20,000 credits for it. That was
Yeah.
worth it.
I got 12. I can live with that.
Alright, hey! You're being a punk. Sorry.
What did you say?
I was talking to my daughter. You get out of here.
I know, just the word you called her sounded off.
Oh, a punk.
That's not what it sounded like.
Well, that's all I say. I don't say bad words.
Sounded like punk to me.
Okay, yeah, now I need to... Oh, you can select a car. No, I'm a big believer in keeping the streams clean at least. Look at that beautiful Ferrari. It'd be a nice pink Ferrari with
I'm
blue
gonna
wheels.
pick this truck thing.
Yeah, Icky, by the way, that's something we've been talking about. I feel like Windows Central's comments do need moderation. Like the problem, I'm not going to talk about politically what the problem is, but if you think that that our comments on our articles need better moderation, then please tweet Daniel Rubino, the head guy at Windows Central, and let him know you feel that way, Icky, and everyone else. I would greatly appreciate that, because that is something that I'm going to be pushing for very hard in the next week or two.
Yeah, there was someone in those comments on one of those articles. He used some fun words.
Yeah, and he needs to be banned. And do you know, if I banned him, I would almost certainly get in trouble. So we got to get the rules changed.
That's
a
weird.
little. Yeah, we got to get the rules changed before we can do anything about it.
Hey,
And,
congratulations to all the winners, by the way.
Woo. Did you post the winners?
I did.
Oh, post them again, man. I didn't see it.
Turn right.
So let's just go ahead and wrap things up, you guys. This has been Forza Horizon 2 from Playground and Microsoft Studios.
And turn 10.
Yeah, and technically.
All right,
10.
posted them again.
Thank you, Null Vector, the Larry, Mongbox, and Rich Rubis. Awesome. Mongbox, I would love to play with you sometime. One of our cool newer viewers. And yeah, remember, at the exact same time, we will be streaming 5 nights this coming week, or 6 nights this coming week. Way too many nights. Sometimes I will be your host. Every now and then it might end up being one of my co-hosts like Tyler actually doing the stream from our channel. So please follow EastX Twitch, follow Windows Central. Be here at those times for the streams you're interested in. You can see the whole schedule on tonight's article. And also, by the way, you guys, we would appreciate it if you would read our recent Xbox One reviews. If you can, real quick, Jeffrey, would you post the Ori and Dead or Alive reviews?
I can do that. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, this week we published some really detailed reviews that I'm very proud of. Ori and the Blind Forest, which just came out, and Dead or Alive 5 Last Round, which is a surprisingly great fighting game, and it only costs $40, or you can even get it cheaper if you don't want all the characters. Anyway, I put a lot of heart and work into those reviews, and the Dead or Alive one also has a really good video review that everyone should watch. So please read those reviews, leave comments. Your comments always help us. They help us convince the developers to continue supporting us with review copies and contest prizes, and they help our bosses know that you like the stuff we're writing. So please, you know, it's so much work, but it really pays off when you guys enjoy the content. Thank you, 007. Thank you very much.
I just posted a link to my stream as well, so if you follow me, I'd greatly appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. Follow So-Called Gamer, you guys. Do you do any streaming, Keith?
I do not.
Oh, that's okay. Well, you need to get into it someday, man. If your internet
I'm an
can handle
introvert.
it. Aw.
Oh, my internet can more than handle it. I don't keep my games long enough.
Yeah, that is a shame. But I mean, you could just stream a bunch of random crap. It doesn't always have to be the same stuff. Here's
Plus, I like to be here.
Here's first-person view, by the way. Yeah,
I always go
having
streaming
your-
random stuff. The more random, the better.
Yeah, and you know, yeah, it's good to tune in for our streams. We appreciate that support, and we try not to compete with each other. You know, like if I try not to do unscheduled streams if one of my better friends is streaming, and you know, we appreciate it if you guys don't stream during our main streams.
And whoever said he's going to stream after this, again, post your link there, and I will come watch.
Yeah, that was Cecil Kilmer. Cecil Kilmer has promised to stream some Ori and the Blind Forest.
Oh, good. I want to see that.
Yeah, you can read our review, and you can watch him play it and see how far along Cecil is. Yeah, thanks again, you guys. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed it, too. Huge thanks to tonight's co-host. Keith had to play along and talk at the same time, and he did just fine on that. And Jeffrey's So-Called Gamer especially helped the contest not be derailed, and that was especially vital. So thank you, man.
It was my pleasure.
All right, it's been great seeing you guys, and I will, yeah, if Cecil streams for long enough, then I'll see you in his chat room, because I've got to get off to my other job, but I will join his chat and hopefully see you guys there. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night, guys.